going on? Just wanted to make a video here to Dutch Eats. Hey, I love your whole setup, your family. I love your puppies, your dog, Gabby, and then of course your wife, Brandy. You got a good family going on, and I tell you what, I'm sorry, but I don't know your real name. But you've got a great personality, and you're God loving, and you love your animals, and you're doing everything God would want you to do, and that's to take care of your animals, and you're what's the name? Profiting from your animals. I mean, you're consuming the ones that you need to eat, and you're doing exactly what my dad did, and teaching your kids to hunt. And as you say or state in some of your videos, what is it? Are you a hunter, or are you a predator, or are you a prey? I think is what you use. I can't remember. But my dad taught us to be or a hunter. I'm a hunter. You know, that's the way my dad taught me. And my sister, my brother. And they're all doing well, you know. And my mom and dad are doing well. They're still married and together, and they've hit some rough spots, I'll put it that way. And I've lived through it. And they've lived through it. But they're fine now. But jeez. But I love your puppies. And by the way, I know you was worried about the puppies and Gabby, but I probably if I was in your case would have done the same thing, maybe, because I worry about my dog, and I probably would have waited till staying at the house until they could have, or Gabby had the pups. But like you said, I think when she walked around, it got the muscles going. Got her to, I guess you could say, dilate more. And she was able to push that, second one out when she did. But you was asking your commenters about different breeds of dogs and if they're good protectors. Well, this is where I'm going into this. I've got a pit bull mixed with a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Now, over in Africa, Rhodesian Ridgebacks were to take down lions. That's what they were bred to do. And I got a pup from one of these, and it was mixed with pit bull, because obviously they had a Rhodesian Ridgeback that mixed, or that not mixed, but it bred with a pit. And there you go. You get a mixed breed of pit bull mixed with a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Now, this dog it's a good dog. I take care of it, take it to the vet, get it shots, all that good stuff. This dog, if you want to see it, I'll go ahead and show it to you. Show it to you here. Let's see here. There you are. Oh, look at that. Look at all that. Yes. You're such a good boy. Watch this. Paw. Shake. Oh, good boy. Other paw. Oh, come on. Other paw. You won't do it. Well, he does other paw every now and then. But anyway, he good boy. Well, what happened to me one time, he got out. He likes to get out, and when he gets out, you can't chase him down. He thinks it's a game. There ain't no catching him after that. So you just gotta let him go. Well, I didn't realize this until afterwards, how this dog acts. Well, when he came back, he was laying in my yard. Now, before this has happened, I called animal control, told him that my dog got out, described him, his color, what breed he was, gave him my phone number. Luckily, I did all that beforehand because a police officer happened to stroll through and knew my dog was loose. Being he's a pit, they want to make sure he wasn't going to bite nobody. So they was already patrolling the area. And he rode up in my area, and the dog was home. So the officer went to get out of the car and knock on my door to let me know the dog was there. But my dog wasn't going to allow nobody into the yard. This cop could not come up into my yard, he said. The dog was growling, showing his teeth. This dog wasn't going to, he said no. And so the cop got back in the car, called animal control, and was like, do you have this guy's number? And so they gave him the number, and of course he called me. And then I answered the phone, and then he was like, yo, this is, not yo, but in other words, yo. So-and-so with the Clark County Police Department. I'm outside your house in I can't remember, a cruiser, his police cruiser. And my dog was home, and he needs to be let back in. So I opened my front door, and there he is, just panting and laying there, waiting to come back in. So I let him in, and then I shut the door, and I go out and talk to the officer. And the cop was like, I'm glad that you did everything that you was supposed to let me know that your dog was out, and I was able to get a hold of you. He said, just make sure he stays on a leash. And I said, well, I do my best, but when the dog gets out, he's out. And there ain't no chasing him. He thinks it's a game. Dogs, that's just the way it is. They like to play. They want to play. And if you don't play with them all the time, like I don't, I try to, but I really don't have a big enough yard to play. But I do what I can, with him. He was just saying, the cop was like, well, he wouldn't allow me into your yard. He was acting like he was protecting your area. And so I decided to give you a call instead. And has he been known to do this before? And I was like, no, I don't know that. And he said, well, that's a good dog. He said, he doing what he's supposed to do. He protecting your area. So you might want to be a little bit more aware about your surroundings because of kids. Kids don't know that. And I agree. They don't. So, he hasn't gotten out since then. I've been a little bit more on the alert because I live in a subdivision. I don't want no kids to get hurt. But he's a good boy. And, people that come in my house, he don't give them no problems. He's more over-loving on people, if you know what I mean. He just licks them and wants to be on them. Looking for attention. But, old Dutch, boy, you keeping it real, man. You keep up the good job. I love your videos. I love watching them. And I stay up on you. And you seem like you're doing great. All your family is. And I hope the best for the rest of your all's life. I really do. So, God bless you. I love you. That's my story. And talk to y'all later. Bye.